ESG has become one of the most critical issues facing business today, and yet I'm surprised at how little most companies have invested in understanding their ESG strategy and policy. The reality is many of them actually have a strategy. It may not be articulated, but they're often executing on ESG issues and often delivering results, but they're not able to capture value back out of it. So one of the things that I always counsel businesses is really step back and do some strategic analysis, understand where your value propositions are with ESG, understand where and how you can capture and create value with ESG. ESG is not a charity agenda, it's not a philanthropic agenda, it's not a bureaucratic agenda. ESG is about that intersection of business value, social value, and environmental value. And it's about creating alignment around that enables you to deliver ESG performance that your financial institutions, that your regulators, your customers, your governments, your host communities are increasingly interested in. ESG performance doesn't happen accidentally, but it can happen very expensively. If you don't understand the value that you're delivering and how to capture value back from it, ESG can be an expensive cost for you. I tell businesses they should not spend a penny on ESG until they understand real term what's the value back for them, what's in it for your business, how is your business going to capture value from that. Part of it is how you capture value, part of it is how you mitigate risk, but you really need to understand that. You need to look at the environmental, the social, and the governance areas of your business, understand what you're doing and how you can capture and deliver value simultaneously. How can you do well in terms of environmental management at the most advantageous cost and strategy for yourselves? How can you align social impact with your business value? That's the strategy that will help you to understand where and how to invest in ESG and create the impact that's going to make a difference for society, an environmental difference that's going to help the governance of your business, but also create value back for your business. And it should not be complex. It should not be complicated. You should be able to explain your ESG strategy as an elevator pitch. As an elevator goes from one floor to another, your ESG strategy should be clear enough that you can articulate it in that span of time. Same with your ESG policy. It should not be some long 40-page document that's going to gather dust on some hard drive and not be read, and it's presented by a consultant to your board of directors and never looked at again. An ESG strategy or policy should not be more than 2 pages. Your policy, too, should be something that you can explain as an elevator pitch, as the elevator goes from one floor to the next. And it should be simple. It should not be complex. It should be understandable, easily understandable by your managers, by the people who report to your managers, your executive and your board. Really, it's all about value. It's all about how do you create value on environmental, social, and governance dimensions at the same time as you're creating value on your business dimensions and creating value for stakeholders. That is the essence of ESG sustainability and policy. It's not more complex than that, but it's necessary. Without it, you're going to be spending more than you should and impacting less than you should.
At the CSR-ESG Institute, we're here to help you do more, be more, and achieve more. Our goal is to make your business stronger, better, more resilient, and more competitive, at the same time as you create social value and support the environment and ecosystems. For more information on how our team can support you, visit us at csrtraininginstitute.com or email our president and founder, Wayne Dunn, directly at wayne@csrtraininginstitute.com. Join us and create value and impact where business meets community.